You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
All right, guys, I don't know how many videos we've actually done when it comes to biological men going over into women's sports. I'm completely against that, and we mainly been covering transgenders going over into women's sports, biological men, and competing against women. Women's sports is for women just like male sports is for men. It's just that simple. But guys, we got a unique case here in the People's Republic of California. California's a dumpster fire. I would never want to live there at all. But guys, we're going to be talking about high school football in this case. Because now, guys, you have a Christian football team that actually refused to take the field against their opponent. Why? Because the other team actually had two girls, actual real biological girls that play on this team. And they did not want to play against them. Hats off to them. Now, we've done videos on Sarah Fuller. Sarah Fuller was actually a kicker for a few games, and it really was just a stunt. Sarah Fuller actually, when she kicked off the ball, she ran to the sideline because she didn't want to get hurt. But in this case, guys, one of these two girls is actually a wide receiver. Do you guys know what can actually happen to a wide receiver on a slant route? Yeah, they get hit. They can get crushed. And these boys on this Christian football team, they don't want to actually hurt a girl. Here we go. Check this out. Christian school refuses to play SLO County football team because it has two girls. Emily Reed is one of two girls playing on the Coast Union High School football team this year. Valley Christian Academy in Santa Maria chose to forfeit its game against the Broncos rather than play against a team with girl players. I agree with them actually forfeiting the game. They should not be competing against girls on the football field. Girls on the football field can get hurt. Guys, when I was in high school, some of the players on the team were giants. I mean, they were huge. And if you actually put them on the same football field with a girl, it could end very, very badly for a girl. It can actually end up very, very badly for boys my size. I wasn't a big guy in high school. I would get crushed if I was on the football field. But check this out. Let's read this. The 9-game 2022 football schedule for a San Luis Obispo County High School was suddenly whittled down to 8 games last week when its opponent, a Christian academy in Santa Maria, announced it was refusing to play. Why? Because the Broncos have two girls on the team, Emily Reed and Andrea Aguilar. Hence, Valley Christian Academy in southern Santa Maria said that rather than clashing on the gridiron on October 29th with a Coast Union team that has females suited up, it will accept a forfeit. Quote, I am upset with VCA's decision, especially because Emily and Andrea are being singled out for their gender, Bronco head coach Andrew Crosby said in an email. Well, guys, these boys on the Valley Christian football team, they don't want to compete against girls because it is dangerous for girls to be on the football field playing against boys that are pretty much, may almost be in their full man body. Let's just be real about that. I mean, if you are a linebacker, for example, and you see Emily or Andrea come across the field and you hit them, what do you think will be said if one of those girls actually gets a concussion or breaks a leg? I mean, it's just not right. These girls should not be on the football field. But he goes on, because this is woke sports here. Quote, it's not fair, he continued. And I hope that because of the support of their families, the team, and community, that they can have confidence that we support them. Crosby emphasized that the team would, quote, not consider either of them sitting out. They are a part of our team and will suit up for every game. It's difficult because you want to explain to them that it's not their fault. The VCA decision, an apparent violation of Title IX, the federal law that prohibits discrimination in sports based on gender, appears to also violate the California Interscholastic Federation rules that schools must adhere to and comply with Title IX. Now, this is a Christian school, and you probably be thinking that hey, they don't actually get federal funds, so Title IX should not actually apply to them. But however, guys, check this out. Another article here. This says if Christian school won't play football against girls, it can stay off the field, period. And this is the same girl in this picture right here. But however, this is where they nailed them for not playing against girls, a Title IX violation. Down here, it actually says this. It says in a lawsuit filed against VCA, VCA argued that because it's a private religious school, it isn't subjected to Title IX rules. However, if a school receives federal funding, it is not allowed to claim an exemption. And it says this, and guess what? In a recent ruling, a federal judge found that Valley Christian Academy did indeed receive federal funding in the form of a PPP loan issued during the COVID-19 pandemic. So the judge ruled that the case can move forward to trial. And folks, this is in California right here. Now, I don't know how they're going to rule on this, but man, they're trying to nail this school for not wanting to play against and possibly hurt girls. This is crazy right here. Girls should not be on the football field. This is insane, but this is California, man. Folks, I truly do believe it's going to take a female getting hurt or probably dying before all of this wokeness that we've been talking about in sports just goes away. I mean, we've had biological men actually go over in MMA and dominate women. I talked about that in a couple of videos. It's wrong. It's wrong. So hats off to VCA for not actually wanting to go and compete on a football field against girls. The girls can get hurt. They are at a biological disadvantage. But woke California, man. California, like I said, I would never want to live there. It's a complete dumpster fire. Super expensive, by the way. They're endangering these two young girls. This isn't like a Sarah Fuller thing where they're kicking the ball off and running to the sideline. No. One is a wide receiver. You can get seriously, seriously hurt if this happens. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.